Admittedly, I've never been into history, but I do know that women in America started to be able to get credit cards without their husband's consent in the 1970s. For the woman to own a house after her husband died, for a single woman, aka the woman, to own a house in the 1800s seemed like far-fetched to me. So I asked Google, it said 19th century America. If a woman became widowed, her right to her deceased husband's house and other property was determined by dower rights. A widow generally entitled to dower, which typically gave her a lifetime right to a portion of her husband's land, usually 1/3, or the income generated from it. So that's my other question. Even if she got the right to the house, how did she continue to pay for it? Or did they have loans back then? How did people buy houses? Then there was also the will, like if her husband had written a will and given her ownership of the house, but then what if he never even made a will? The state laws determined how his property would be distributed, because what if he had heirs? And so that brings up another question, which is, Carrie's writing this story about a woman in the 1800s. I'm sure they don't have kids because it's basically just about Carrie. But societal expectations at that time were for women to get married and have kids. Like people have said, Carrie doesn't research what it was like in the 1800s. And I think her publisher is trying to get her to just talk about what the societal expectations are and then what the decision of the woman is. Acknowledge the historical accuracy. And Carrie, I think it could have just been interesting. Carrie brings this dilemma to her friends. They talk about it. And then they talk about how women always got married just because they pretty much had to. And maybe that could have been a plot point. I'm just saying, for her not to acknowledge A, the home ownership, and then B, the societal norms is a plot hole for me.